So we talked about number. Okay. So we talked about number range. We have enough number of number range 39. If you want to create, you come here and click on this interval and add more interval. Every time you add interval, you have to make sure that the new interval should not overlap with the existing number range. That's it. Okay. So not creating any new number range because already 39 number ranges are there. I can use any of these existing number ranges. Come back, number range is done. Next, configure contract account category and assign number range. So we have different contract account categories. The 01 is the ISU contract account category. So ISU contract account here, since this is ISU system, that's why ISU contract account. If you use the BRIM system, there also you'll see a contract account category CAC is created. Okay, so here you go to the right and you assign the number range. So ISU contract account, we have different contract account, one-time contract account, one-time account. Ideally, in FICA, one-time accounts are not created, but somebody has created here. Then collective created. Okay, another someone ISU contract account one time somebody has. A lot of students are there. You'll see DV00 Sanjay contract account. Okay, so students are practicing and they are creating Kolkata contract account. You'll see a lot of bulk customer Facebook contract account like Adani, like this. Lot of stuff will be there. So you don't need to create a contract account. 01 is good. We are going to use 01, and here next you have to assign the internal number range and external number range. So number range is 02. 02 is assigned, and it is one business partner. So that means it will have only single business partner. Okay, there is a scenario where one contract account can belong to multiple business partner. I have never came across that scenario, but that is also possible. Okay, next it says collective bill account. No, it is blank. Number 2 has collective bill account. Here internal number range is assigned as 02, and it can be a customer or vendor. When you create the CA master, we can assign it as a customer or vendor. So whenever we create a partner CA, in the drop down it
What
should
is
have
collective bill? What is the collective bill?
collective bill is a scenario where say in Mumbai a company provides electricity. Okay, anyone from Mumbai, anyone here joined from Mumbai, or maybe Rishi, you're from Delhi? Anyone from Delhi? No
Yes,
one. Okay.
I'm from Delhi. Yeah.
Okay, Amit, who is the electricity supplier? I mean, who is your electricity supplier in Delhi?
It's Rajdhani Power.
Okay, say Rajdhani Power.
It's a Reliance. Yeah, it's a Reliance.
Reliance. Okay, so say Reliance, REL. Now Reliance provides electricity. Okay, so now
Yes.
in Delhi there are say 5 Domino's outlet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Reliance sends their each Domino's electricity bill are sent by Reliance to their respective branches. Now Domino's says, okay, you don't have to send the bills to different branch. There will be a head office. Say this is the head office, and only the bill should be sent to this. Okay, so one branch it should be sent, and then this will reflect. This is parent. This is called parent, and this is child 1, this is child 2. The electricity, the bills needs to be distributed, needs to be reflected in the child as well. Okay, and accordingly the payment will be made from the parent account. If that is a scenario, collective. Okay, if that is a scenario, so these two outlets belong to, I mean, this is the parent, and these two outlets will belong under the parent. In that kind of scenario, collective billing is needed. Okay, it is not only in ISU, it is used in BRIM as well. So same collective, same not only electricity, say each Domino's consume internet, okay, or Wi-Fi or something. So if whatever is Geo or someone, whoever is serving electricity, they will provide this. Okay,
Okay.
or
In this case, my understanding, all the business partner is the same under the different contract accounts. Same contract account or a different contract account for all the.
different contract account. Different contract account will be
Oh,
there. When I create the CA master, I'll show you how the parents
okay.
and childs are linked.
Okay. Okay.
What is
Now
the
I
assignment?
understand. Same business partner with the different contract account concept.
I think if I remember correctly, the BP is also different. The parent BP is different from children BP. Okay. The children
So
CA are linked
I
to the
believe it's
parent.
decided. So parent BP is decided as per like contract which they have, like different kind of contract. I believe. I don't know.
Yes, yes. In the parent, they mention that don't say. I mean, uh, these three are under my purview, so I will take care of the billing, and whenever you send the billing, I'll be responsible for payment, I'll be
Hmm.
responsible for late fee, everything I'll be responsible for. Okay, so that is a scenario where we have collective.
But in the case, how the connectivity, like the
I'll
different
show you. I'll show you
yeah.
when I create the CA there. I'll show you how it is linked. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so here it is a one-time customer or not, you can check it as one-time customer, and this is, what does the BM say? Background. Okay, background maintenance. In one shot you can maintain, you can update multiple items. Okay, so for that you can do background maintenance. And customer versus vendor, for partner you should choose vendor. In ISU there is no vendor, it always remains customer. So again, I did not make any change, it is fine here. I'm going to use the CAC category 1, and my CA
How it
must.
is both internal and external number are there normally means we select either internal or external, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
how
it
the
will it.
use of both number at the same time?
Yeah, somebody has assigned. Okay, so if you want to like when you create the CA, 02 is internal, 05 is external. Oh god, that means you can, if you want to enter the number range, if you enter the number range, you can enter based on the external. But if you don't want to enter and want SAP to propose, then SAP will, based on the external internal number range, SAP will propose.
Okay.
Okay, if you have that scenario, it will work like that. So the T code is FPN2. I'm going directly here.
Most of the scenarios, internal number ranges will be used, no? For
Yes,
this.
if you enter a 6 series number range and it is not used, then the external will be used, the 05. And if you don't enter the number range, you start without entering number range, then this three, I think around this number, next number or around this number will be picked. Okay.
So I wanted to add one more thing, like the recording and everything is fine. So I believe that you will be sharing the document as well, how to create this, how to do this, how to do this.
Yes, yes, yes. I have a, config node, one
Mhm.
document which has all the config node. You can go through that. I'll share that.
Yes, please. Thank you. Because while making it, I won't be going through the video, right? I need a document, so one by step, I'll be making it like that.
The concept wise, if you want to, we need to go through that config. If you want to make a fast config or something, then you have to go through document, I think so.
So
Yes.
concept wise, I believe like I have been a part of utility on a SAP basis. So concept is more over clear to me. So I need to do a more practice. So I need a documents.
Okay, I'll upload the document, don't worry. Next, we go for
Thank
defined
you.
account determination ID for contract accounts. Now, what is account determination ID? The AD ID will determine the GL account. That means whenever I post, I need to post it to a particular GL account. These GL accounts are determined from the AD ID. Now, again, each batch I have created multiple AD ID. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is, I need to see two back-to-back missing missing number. Okay, that I can use. Okay, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 5. Okay, 26, 27. I see 26, 27 are missing. So I'm going to create 26 and 27. 26 for say residential customers, and here commercial customers. Okay, why? Because residential may require a separate GL account and commercial customer may require a separate GL account. That's why different customers are created, because residential electricity consumption will be less, but commercial electricity consumption will be higher, maybe electricity, or it can be anything. So each company, they use Outlook. All of you are working in Outlook. Now the company takes subscription of Outlook of these many users, so they are also paying. Now Outlook can also implement Brim. So via Brim, that is also subscription. From that, they will understand, okay, how many users are there, or what is the revenue and all. So like that, I have created just two to ADID. Okay, this is done. Next, we need to create the payment term. For payment term, you go to posting and document, and under document we have maintain payment term. What is payment term? That is after how many days the item will be due. Once the invoice is posted, should I wait for 10 days, 20 days, like that? So I'll create new entry as our 0903 only, so that I can remember, and say it says due
This is
in
similar to the finance,
10
na? Same thing,
days. Yeah,
payment terms.
same thing,
Okay.
same.
And
Okay,
this only one payment terms only can able to assign to the contract account, or
each year will
how
have
many?
one payment term. Yes. Now
Okay.
here we enter the payment condition, I mean the payment condition and a description, but the payment terms are created in finance only. Okay, so the same T code /o OBB8, you go to the T code OBB8, and there a lot of payment terms are already created. So maybe I'll select one payment term and I'll copy, I'll just call it 0903. I'll say within, I think we need 10 days, within 10 days due, and due in 10 days. Okay, and I save it, and it has
So
a
means
lot of,
it
yeah.
should be at the same payment term should exist at both places, right? Means in OBB8 as well, and here also in contract
No,
account.
it's not the same text. It, you can assign anything. I just use this 0903. I can have 0903 and assign 0001 as well. I can assign 0001, that's fine. I just use 0903 so that I can remember, okay, this is mine. Okay, it is not, there is no restriction. So here I will assign the FI payment term. Okay, and that way this
Okay, so
FI
the
payment
first
term will
one we
actually,
can create our own. The payment condition which you mentioned,
this is
that we
FICA.
can create independently in FICA, but in this terms of payment should be from FI.
Yes, yes. Then you assign the factory calendar and non-working day if you want to correct. So we have this many option. If it falls after, when I add 10 days, if it's a weekend, do not correct, versus use the work day following the non-work day, that means the next day, or use the work day prior to not non-work day. Okay, that is use the previous day. So if it's Sunday, if I choose one, then Monday will be the due date. If I choose two, then Friday will be the due date. Okay, so mostly people go for one, that is the next work day. And this is for customers, so I'm not creating any outgoing payment, so just assigning incoming, incoming payment term. So this 0903, when I create the CA master, I will be needing this. Okay, apart from that, what else do I need? I need to have clearing control. Clearing control, what is clearing control? Clearing control means, say there are 3 invoices, January, February, March, all 3 are unpaid. Now suppose a say 10 10 $10 invoice, $30. Now suppose customer pays a $20. Now how should I adjust the 20? Should I adjust 10 here, 10 here? This is called FIFO, first in first out. Or should I adjust 10 here, 10 here? This is called LIFO, last in first out. Or should I distribute my 20 by 3? Okay, 6.67, 6.67. What way I do, that is called clearing control. So that clearing control I have to configure now, because I cannot assign without that. So let me, right now I'm going to assign one clearing control, and I'm going to assign one existing clearing control, because we have a separate class about the clearing control. At towards the end, it requires a lot of focus you have to do. So clearing control I'll do. Okay, next I have to do tolerance. Tolerance, for that we go to open item management, and here maintain tolerance group. Okay, so tolerance is just for technical requirement, it is not needed in FICA. Its main thing is in FI. Just for technical I need to create. So maybe I can copy from existing, and I'll just replace to 0903. 0903. Okay, ideally in FI, how tolerance is used? Tolerance says that if there's an invoice of $100 and customer pays 98, the $2 is left. Should I mark it as, okay, let's not ask for this $2, That means, is it under tolerance? I mean, should I term it as fully cleared, or should I still follow up for $2? Okay, so tolerance says that percentage or actual amount, whichever is lower. Okay, so percentage says 1%, so 200, 1% is $2. Okay, and amount says $10, so 2 versus 10, whichever is lower, 2 is lower. So in that case, this 2 will be exempted. Chalo maaf kiya. That means this $2 it will not ask for. Okay, but this concept is not needed in FICA. This concept is used in FI, but I need the tolerance group because just for technical purpose in the CA master, I need to assign one tolerance group. That's why I came. Okay, so I have to make sure that this USD and the 0903, this thing is needed. Then I can assign. Else I can use any existing tolerance group as well. Just I came here to explain how tolerance group needs to be created. Okay, so tolerance group is created and save. Next, one additional step is needed. Only this is needed for utility. If you're using BRIM, this if you're using ISU, this additional step is needed. If you're using BRIM, then this step, what I'm going to show you, this is not needed. Okay, so for that, you go down and expand utility, SAP utility. Okay, it is called budget billing. SAP utility. Here we have invoicing under. If you are using ISU, then invoicing is here. But if you are using BRIM, you'll see the BRIM invoicing will be within the FICA node itself. Under here, you will see if you have the BRIM server, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Under contract account, we have 10. You will see within this 10, an additional node called convergent invoicing will be available in BRIM. I'll open up BRIM, maybe not today, but there I'll show. So in BRIM, the convergent invoicing falls under FICA, but in ISU, the billing is separate. It is not under FICA because ISU billing is huge compared to convergent invoicing. Again, the product is getting matured slowly. That's why if you are working in BRIM, the FICA consultant is expected to know a little bit of CI because the CI node falls under FICA. But never in ISU, a FICA consultant will never be expected to know ISU billing because billing is separate. You see, it has separate under SAP utility. We have ISU, we have invoicing. Okay.
FICA, it is both are same billing and FICA.
In FICA, convergent invoicing will be there. Okay, that's why they expect
My
FICA.
question, for the BRIM you said BRIM billing config is exactly separate, but in ISU it is both are similar.
No. Both are different. Both are different. In
No.
ISU,
Even in ISU, billing is a different, complete different domain. Okay.
billing is a separate module. Both in ISU, billing and FICA separate module. In BRIM,
Yes.
billing and FICA separate module. But in BRIM,
Okay.
since billing module falls within the FICA node, and it is
Okay.
also very small, that's why FICA people are expected to know a little bit of billing as well. Okay, convergent invoicing little bit. They are expected. But in ISU, it is not expected because in ISU, the billing is huge. Okay. So come here
Yeah,
under the
it has
budget
different
billing.
portions. Yes, billing has a different portions. Many things.
Yeah. So under the budget billing plan, click on basic settings and define budget billing procedure. Just copy from anything, or maybe you can create a new entry here. Enter your company code group 0903. So again, if you enter a different company code group, you must ensure that your company code and company code group should be same, because from past experience, people use students use different company code group and they get stuck and just assign 0 as budget billing procedure. Okay, budget billing procedure, again, it is not FICA part, it is billing part. Let me quickly explain what is the budget billing. So I can use any of the existing example, just looking for that example. Yeah, here it is. So say there are 12 months and this is the actual consumption. The customer says, okay, put me on budget billing. That means every month I will pay $100. Regardless of my actual consumption, I will keep on paying $100, $100, $100. And at the end of the 12 month, I will compare that what is, did I pay in extra or did I pay in, did I pay less? Okay. So at the end of the 12 months, say assume that the customer paid 1200, but actual, as per the actual consumption, the bill became 1100. That means customer paid in excess, that is $100 extra, so that next year when again the customer starts in budget billing, their payment will be a bit less, say $98. So they'll be on budget billing, or maybe $90. They'll be on budget billing of $90. So if a customer is on budget billing, they must pay whatever the budget billing amount say. They do not want to they do not need to know whether the actual consumption is higher or lower. Okay, so this is called budget billing. um, sometimes sometimes in many country it happens that sometimes they have huge consumption, sometimes they have low consumption, the spikes are there, so this is called bill shock. So they get shocked with the higher bill, so they can again in the CA master, in the agreement, this is also, do I want to be in budget billing plan 1, budget billing plan 2, no budget billing, like that. This is also a contract account part of contract account. Okay, so in ISU this I just put zero budget billing. That means I must have my company code group must have a budget billing assigned. Okay, so I just assigned the company code group 1 budget billing, because budget billing is not part of our course, but in the CA master budget billing is kept as a mandatory field. Okay, so you can turn it off. The mandatory field can also be turned off. If you want to turn off, if you want to control the fields of the contract account, then you come here, contract account, field modification, contract account attributes, and ISU contract account. Here we'll see some are required, some are optional, some are not specified. Okay, so like that, different item you can control from here. Okay, see, jurisdiction code is okay, optional. Like that, different things are available here. Okay, so do not, I mean, if you want to change you can change, but generally I don't change because other people are also practicing CA master. Okay, now we have all the item ready for CA. Now I'm going to create the CA, but again I cannot directly, oh sorry, one thing I missed. Then contract account relationship, define contract account relationship, contract account and business partner relationship. Okay. Again I can use any of the existing, but I will create one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 is missing. Okay, so I'll create 08, new entry 08 0903 BPCA relationship. Okay, BPCA relation, and check this account holder, save. 08 was, I saw 08 was
08
not.
was present.
It's
Yeah,
already there.
was there.
Okay, was it 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 21 22 is missing, so real quick I'll use 22, save. Okay, so we have all the config ready for creating the contract account, but again I cannot create the contract account directly. I have to create the business partner. So go to the tcode/o pp, and here you create the business partner master. So I am here. Okay, John Smith, let's create the business partner as John Smith only. So here I can create a person VP, organization VP, or group VP, whatever I want to create. Person means individual, organization, say Domino's is consuming electricity, or Domino's is asking for Outlook, this Outlook subscription, whatever may be the scenario. So I'm going to create, say, person VP, click on this person. Then Mr. John Smith. Okay, search term Smith, house number something, street, this is street 56 Ring Street, house number 125, postal code city Washington DC, PO box something, I just randomly putting 19858 something. Now under the communication you will see two tab, one communication, two communication. This one is the main communication, and this is address independent communication. Okay, so whatever you enter here, the first step, it is communication for this address. Okay, for Washington address, this is the telephone number, mobile number, fax number, email number, etc. But if you put anything here, It means address independent communication. That means wherever the customer is located, we can enter multiple address. Wherever the customer is located, this mobile number or telephone number is available irrespective of the customer's presence, or the irrespective of customer is located, is residing there or not. Okay, so by default, system will configure. For sending any correspondence, system will look into this address. Then if it is blank, then system will come here and prefer. Go for this one. Okay. So put any telephone, mobile number, Gmail.
You mean say that the correspondent logic, how the system will work? Am I right?
In standard process, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. If required, and then we can do for the customizing how the things required. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Then in the telephone, you can enter multiple telephone. Okay, you can click on add and you can put another number, blah blah blah, something, and save. Similarly, in mobile also you can add more numbers. Add. Okay, and here you mention that what is your preferred, telephone or mobile. Okay, so let me put mobile because who uses telephone nowadays? Nobody. And now this also says that SMS enabled or do not use. Okay, if a number is not being used by the customer and customer has communicated, you check this, that, so that no communication will be sent to that number. Okay, this is done. Address overview. So more address can be added. Click on this create and more address can be added. Okay, but again this is done by C4C CRM BP SOM team.
Samir,
Identification
master
mail.
data team. Master
Yeah,
data team will do that. Yeah.
yes. Marital status, same, male, nationalities US, any external VP number here. If it is migrated from a legacy system, then legacy, in the legacy system whatever number was used you can assign here. Then how come the ID type is pre-populated? Maybe somebody from some CRM consultant may have done something. So here we have multiple ID type. You can create multiple ID type. These ID types are already created. So somebody has created Aadhaar number. Okay, so Aadhaar doesn't work, PAN doesn't work in US. So like that, say passport, and you enter the passport number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Then valid from, valid to. Okay, this can be done. Then go to payment transaction, identification. I think marital. Okay, sorry, I thought male, M for male. So married, 2, not M. Payment transaction, again ID number I have to enter. Okay. Payment transaction. Now here payment transaction is mandatory, has been kept mandatory. So I'll explain payment transaction, but just for the time being, I'm adding something. I'll explain this later. Just putting today's date, 10/03/24, 10/03, 10/03/24, 10/03/2024. Westpac, Washington. This customer is located in Washington, and I will save it. Okay. Now business partner is created, but I need to assign the role. That role will enable me to create contract account under this. Now when I see the role, why it is coming as 000. Anyways, somebody is doing some changes with the roles and all. So by default, it is created as financial service BP. Now for contract account, you must assign a particular role. Now right now, if I try to create a business contract account under this business partner, it will not allow. Okay. So I have to assign the role properly. So click on the edit button, and from the drop down you select the role MKK. Okay, carefully please select MKK. You will see a lot of people are creating AK MKK, EL MKK, HK MKK. Just only MKK. Contract partner standard. Okay, sometimes your theme, your system may not have this identifier. Only the description will be there. If the description is only there, choose contract partner standard or activate the description. How to activate the description? You go to, where is that button? Option.
So for contract accounting, the MKK is the standard one.
Yes, MKK is a standard one. So click on, make sure that under visualization 1, you have show keys within drop down list. If you uncheck this, and you will see I don't have the key, I don't have the I have only the description. Okay, so you make sure you go to the this options and you show keys within drop down list, and here you select MKK. Do not select anything apart from MKK. Apart from MKK, else you will not be able to configure assign contract account under this business partner. Okay, choose MKK and save. Okay, now I have, click on this display button. Now I have MKK created, so I'm going to create contract account under this business partner. Select /o CAA1 T code. So contract business partner is already picked up. Now enter the contract account category. Contract account category is 01. I'm going to use. Now if you don't enter, it will use the internal number range. But if you enter, you must enter the 6 series, because 05 is assigned to 6 series. So I'm not going to enter anything, so that it assigns the next available number range to me. Contract account name is John Smith. Accounting legacy same A123456. In legacy, what is the name? In I mean, before it came to SAP, what name was used? That can you can assign here. Account relationship, I just created. I think I entered the 09028. I created, right? 28. Now it is very difficult. It is not ascending as well. What if I type 28 to 22? I want to
I
finish
believe you
this.
created 22.
22, right?
Okay, I created 22 only.
Yes.
Okay, 0903. Yeah, you assign it here. Tolerance group I assigned 0903. Okay, 0903. This one. Clearing category, I'm going to use any standard clearing category. Say I something say HK clearing category or whatever. I'll explain what is the clearing. I mean, we'll do clearing category later. Interest key, right now I'm not going to assign any interest key. See, these are the agreements. Remember, different terms and condition. So no interest key right now. When I go to interest, I'll explain. Then payment term I created 0903. So payment term due in 10 days. ADID 20 series something I created. 2627. Okay, so say this is residential. John Smith is residential. Account class. Put any, you can put anything account class. Say any residential customer. Budget billing procedure is assigned already. I don't have to change anything. This is again billing, not hour. Okay. Now if you scroll down, you will have the collective bill account. When you create the child, so right now the CA is not assigned. So when I save, the next available number range will be assigned. When you create the child, you must assign the parent here. But when you create the parent, first you have to create the parent for collective CA. When you create the parent will have account CAC, contract account category as 02. And once the parent is created, then you create the child with 01 and you assign the parent here. Here if you click on F4, only those CA will be shown which has CAC 02. Now if I click on start search, I can see, do I see? Okay, I can see every contract account category, even 01 as well. Can I assign a 01? Will it let me save? I'm getting a warning, not an error. Anyways, so ideally 02, any CA which is created with 02 should be populated here. Bill from, I'm just assigning here, although I will not show the printing and all. That is done by the billing team. Okay, this tab is done. Next, go to the payment taxes tab. Here assign company code group 0903. Payment method not yet. When we go to payment, there I'll explain payment method. Dunning correspondence, come here. Any dunning procedure. So right now maybe just putting any dunning procedure. When I create our own dunning procedure, then I'll assign. Okay. Then correspondence recipient, if you don't enter anything, by default this BP will be the correspondence recipient. But if you want that, I want a separate BP to be correspondence recipient. For example, John Smith is very aged person. Now if we send them correspondence, he will never read it. Okay, he is very old, so his son's BP we can assign here. In that case, the bills, account statement, everything will go to whoever is assigned here. Okay, now if the requirement is that for each correspondence I want to send to different person. For example, for return means payment failure. Okay, so Ganesh, you are asking returns. The return means payment failure, check dishonored or something. If any payment is returned, then I want to put a separate recipient. Okay, so his elder son will take care of the failed returns, failed payments. Say this one. Next, say for Dunning, I want to put younger son, daughter, like that I can put. Okay, so this feature is also available, like who gets the receipt for which correspondence it goes to which person, or a single person can be assigned. Okay, so again, here we have correspondence control, correspondence variant, different correspondence variants are created, which is I'm not going to show because this is not part of the course. And then I'm going to save. Okay, so 300 to 2016 is a contract account. So select and click on display. This CA is created. So I would expect everyone, each and every one of you should have your BP and CA ready before the next class. Now, since I have around 3 minutes, I'll quickly show you the BP. In the BP, the role part I want to show. So display person, here if I edit, you'll see a lot of roles are available. Currently I have only MKK and the financial, that thing. Similarly, lot of roles are available. If you want to expand this BP as a customer as well, then FLCU00, where is that? The traditional one that you know, FLCU00, FLCU01, FLCU01 for SD, FLCU00 for FIAR, or for customer, for vendor as well, FLVN00, FLVN01 I saw, yeah, FLVN01 for vendor, that is wala, or FLVN00, that is the pure AP. Like that, multiple um, role can be created, but generally you should not create because it will be duplicate of effort. You want to see both, that way you want to create, but it is not needed. Okay, so single item does not require all these thing, all these nodes. Okay, and real quick I'll show you the roles config SPRO. This is done by the SOM team or C4C CRM team. Under the cross application components, we have SAP business partner. There we have business partner, basic settings, BP role. Okay, define BP role. Here all the roles are there. Whatever multiple MKK you saw, these are created here. Okay, so this FLCU, this is there, and okay, let me see HKMK1. Okay, let me look for only MKK. Okay, these are standard, and people are creating MKKDV, MKKSK. People are creating. Okay, these are not standard. And again, business partner number range is also controlled. So business partner, you see number range and grouping, define number range. Here also different number ranges are created for business partner. And you see BUCF, not FICA T code. FPN2 was FICA T code for CA master number range. BP is not with us. And again, in the next step, this number range is assigned. For different grouping, number range is assigned. What is our grouping? Our grouping, okay, grouping I cannot see. I have to open in a table. Okay, for whatever group is assigned, and similarly for each group, the number ranges are assigned. Okay, if I open in table, but I don't think before that I'll get logged off. So BUT000, I'll show you the BP and CA master tables. I just created the master data. I'll show you next week which tables are updated. Okay, so we'll stop here. We'll connect again from next week. Please practice and let me know in
Please,
the group.
yes. Please share the documents and I'll practice later.